to do. It's useful, I think, to remind ourselves that the purpose of terrorism isn't to kill people, it's to terrorize. It's to alter behavior. And I think that we need to, I hear people react in strange ways when they talk about terrorism from time to time, but it's important to remember that a terrorist can attack at any time, in any place, using any technique, and it is not possible to defend at every time of the day or night, in every location, against every conceivable technique. It just isn't. And that suggests that defense, while important, is not an answer. It doesn't solve the problem. It requires offense. It requires going after the problem and not thinking you can defend against it as such. I remember in Beirut, after the Marines were killed at the barracks outside the airport, it was a truck loaded with explosives driving into a barracks, blowing it up and killing large numbers of U.S. Marines and Navy corpsmen. So the next step would be to put revetments around a building and try to defend the buildings that way. And of course, then they started lobbing rocket-propelled grenades over the revetments and attacking high-density locations in downtown Beirut along the Corniche. And the next thing, you look at one of these embassy buildings, and they've got wire mesh draped over the building to bounce the RPGs off so that they wouldn't damage the buildings. And then, of course, the terrorists turned and started hitting soft targets going to and from work in the morning. So it makes the point that we have to understand what it's about and how it works, and that defense alone simply is not an answer.